emerging technologies, genetic testing is improving and expanding. Gene chips are designed to do thousands of genetic tests at once.
What often happens in medicine is that the same kind of technology can be used for things that you'd call as strictly not medical.
The point, of course, is that once you develop the technology to look at one gene, you can use it to look at any gene, and genes that have nothing to do with health. It's now possible to look at those genes and to choose embryos that have particular genes that you want. This is a gene that allows a child to have perfect pitch, which is very, very useful if you want to be a musician. It's a single gene. You can put that gene into your child if you would like to. There's another gene that's called the endurance gene. It's a gene that allows people to be long-distance runners or mountain climbers. It really increases a person's ability to be an athlete. You could put this gene into your child. There's another gene that increases memory. It's called the Krebs gene, and I can imagine that people will want to give this gene to their children as well, because it's going to increase the chances their children will do well on tests that get them into good colleges.
For the last year or two, for example, we have been able to tell at the stage of an embryo whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. It does mean special testing and taking one of the cells from the embryo, but it is very reliable in being able to say, well, this is going to be a girl or this is going to be a boy.
I really badly wanted a girl. And after having the 3 boys, I felt that, I won't just go to any length to find out whether there is any way of being able to try for a girl. So I did. I was successful. And even now I know that my sons are fantastic, but I can still walk with Vanessa, I can still talk to her about nonsensical things, we can cook together, we can cry together. That's what girls are for. It's very common, people want to have one of each sex.
Although embryo testing was not yet available for Miriam to use, today couples do choose to pay for it.
What do you need to get?
So why stop at sex selection? In fact, in the US they are paving the way for embryo testing. Experts predict that as the Human Genome Project is complete, genetic testing may help to breed healthier babies. But who knows if we'll have designer babies?
I'm very ambivalent about the use of genetic technologies. On the one hand, I think genetic technologies will be used to help children lead happier, healthier lives, and I think that's very positive. On the negative side, though, I think that if the technologies are only available to people who have money, they will greatly widen the gap between the rich and the poor in a way that we cannot possibly imagine. And the problem is that once you give genes to children, good genes to children, those children will automatically pass those on to their children, and they can add other ones in. And so you can get a cumulative effect from generation to generation to generation. If money is kept in the family, you can have children being born in the future that are far, far enhanced relative to the natural people like you and me.